Hi guys, I've got a question for you. What's your general impression of the Chinese girls? Recently this question has caught my attention, and there are a lot of stereotypical impressions or some even myths about Chinese girls. In that case, as a living proof who's still breathing, I've decided to make a video about it. Now, if you watched you now, which means you're interested, let me tell you something about myself really quickly. My name is Stephanie, and I make videos about Chinese-related topics. I am born and raised here in China, so in terms of this topic, I think I'm the right person to talk to. Obviously, I can't speak for everyone, and it's not the best representative of the demographic in general, but I can share with you guys about my perspective in terms of the Chinese girls. So in this video, I'm going to decode 3 stereotypical impression or myth about Chinese girls. Number 1 would be, do we really never age? Number 2, are we the easy girls? Number 3, then that proposed the question, who are we really? Now, for the first question, my answer is yes. We really do carry our age very well, I think. If I can actually run this channel for 20 years, I don't know, follow me, you'll find out. No, I'm joking. But my point is, there are tons of memes and actually, real life proving cases telling you that how Asian women or Chinese women are being able to carry their age very well. I think it has something to do with our eating habits and also or outing habits actually, because take summer as an example. Summer is actually just around the corner. If you're here in China, you will notice that a lot of Chinese girls are holding their umbrellas when there is a big sun outside. Yes, maybe some of us use the sunblock, but we still get used to use the umbrella to protect ourselves from the sun. This might sound or even look a little bit ridiculous for some of the foreign people, but yeah, that's what we do. Take my family as an example. It's actually those kind of like a fiber-based meals. We eat meat, of course, but the majority of our food that we consume are actually vegetables. I don't know, I suppose that would help us in terms of keeping youth or keep a nice body shape or something. I suppose that helps a little bit, but I'm no expert on that, so don't judge me on that. Now, let's go to the second question. Are we the easy girls? I have read a lot of disturbing articles, mainly written by foreigners, and they are portraying their, lucky charms or their exotic experiences with the Asian women, or some of them are Chinese women. I'm always very upset and deeply disturbed by such articles. I think they are really vulgar and really show no class. I think that regardless of the race or, the nationalities, if you actually love someone, and that is okay, love is love. But if you only seek out to these kind of specific groups for exotic experiences, and then do some backlash reports on these races, I think it's highly disrespectful. Now actually, this part can be a little bit difficult to analyze because there's a lot of things going on that are left unsaid in terms of people's interrelationships or the things that they might have shared together. But my point on that is a true smart Chinese girl wouldn't just fall into traps like that. But let's not forget about some men could also be a con artist, and in that way you could never really tell who is who or which is which. And in that situation, I feel really bad about some of the girls. But in general, I don't think that's the case at all, especially highly educated Chinese women who are able to actually communicate with you in your mother tongue, or if you can communicate them very well in Chinese, I think, with the enough in-depth conversation, they will actually, both of you could actually figure it out whether you were the one or whether it's just gonna be a fling. But regardless, I think as long as it's like mutual, we have the mutual consent and all, I don't think that should be much of the problem. What disturbs me is some of the people using conning ways to woo those Chinese girls in making them to believe that they actually fall for them head over heels. But that is not the case. So often I find these unfortunate cases going on, and afterwards they paint Chinese girls as the easy girl, which I really have a major problem about it. Now, about the third topic, who are we? I think if you actually follow a little bit Chinese news in terms of Chinese women, this is an unbelievably amazing group actually, constitutes the large proportion. I don't know about the specific figure, but I'm just saying I have seen so many amazing young Chinese women in bigger cities or even in smaller cities. They are resilient, they are challenging, they are vibrant, they are ready to embrace any of the obstacles, and they are ready to break the taboo or break the rules and make their own rules. The glass ceiling that we are seeing right now has been pushed and pushed by a lot of the Chinese aspiring girls. And for that part, I am just in awe at the power they hold in their hands. And that is just absolutely amazing and really charms me and myself as well. So I don't have a specific definition about who are the Chinese girls. Each person has their charisma and their personality, and I actually encourage you guys to make some friends. Not just the Chinese girls, but just Chinese friends, to get their point of view, to get their perspective on their life, society, and their life value. I think that speaks much more volume than me sharing some of my perspectives here. But what I wanted to say is this group that I have been observing, and I'm proud to be a member of, I have seen with such a great joy, and I am so proud of what we have achieved over these years. Actually, I'm not quite sure if those are well explained, but if you have more questions, please comment down below and let me know, and I'll make a subsequent video about it. I'm Stephanie, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.